hold on, Anton. You saying that if this man he already got kids, but then chooses to marry another woman, and the decision is whether for her to have a kid by him or not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's say he got a kid,
I'm
whether
not.
it be a previous kid from a previous relationship.
Do she got kids?
Or no, I
No.
don't know.
It
No,
would be
no,
my,
let's say
it
she
would
don't.
be it
Let's
would
say
be
she
her
don't.
first child.
Let's say he got a kid. Let's say a kid, right?
One.
He has a kid, and it's from a previous relationship or a previous marriage. Should the woman have his child, and if she has his child, will he be there? Like, will he treat the child better,
Absolutely.
worse, or
I
equal
think
to the child that he had
I
previously?
think he'll treat his better.
I
I
don't
think
think
that's
so.
that's
I don't think that's
circumstantial. This is depends on the situation.
Yeah, and he
It
chose to
depends.
ask that woman to marry him, so it's not too far fetched to say that he would assume to have more children, and now you would have more children with this wife. Because now I'm going to throw some context in there and say the previous wife died in a horrible fire. And
Wait, he was married before? I thought he just had
That
a
has
kid.
nothing to do with me.
Got a kid.
Not having his
He changed
child.
it up. He changed it up. He said it could be like he could have been
Is
married
it
or just been in a
possible? Here's my
relationship.
question: is it possible for the guy, or is it likely for the guy
Mhm.
to treat the kid
Absolutely.
good, better, or equal
Good.
to the previous kid that he has?
Well, yeah,
Good. Usually men love their kids, right? Especially if they don't have, if the baby mama doesn't bring that baby mama drama, the man will love his kids. If we're gonna be honest, if the mama is cool, he's gonna love his kids. Because usually what happens when the mom is not cool with a man moving on with another woman, she usually turns the kids against the man. So that's where some men are like, you know what, I ain't doing this. Your mama is against me. Now you're also turning against me, and I'm taking care of both of you to fuck. Fuck both of y'all. I don't want to do this shit. And usually the man will go find another woman, get a new set of kids, and But usually if the baby mama is not bringing drama, the man will love all these kids from all his baby mamas.
Depends on the prior relationship.
Yeah, but your
Yeah,
kid
it's on a relationship.
Anton,
It's
Prior
on a prior relationship. Like Mike said, it's on a prior relationship.
no, your kid is gonna tell you that, Anton. He's gonna say, "Yo, I'm your son." They not, he gonna do that to you as he get older. Like when he get
But I
9.
think, like what Mike said, though, it's going to depend on the prior relationship. If the woman that he was with before they have a terrible relationship, he naturally going to treat the kid he has with his wife way better if they're in a loving relationship.
Oh,
But
how-
if he,
that's
I think subconsciously. I think
That's what
subconsciously.
you would do. That don't mean that's not
It doesn't mean that this. I don't think this is the rule of thumb. It's just subconsciously. If you had a bad relationship, you had a child with in a bad relationship. Now you jump into another relationship. You think you might I think the man might, in some cases, might subconsciously show more love and treatment towards the new child in the new relationship, even potentially in that marriage, subconsciously.
That's
because you associate all the baby
in the
mama
same
drama to the
household.
previous one.
That applies to
Yeah,
stepchildren. That apply. I think
and
your
in the same
applies
household.
to stepchildren that are being brought in by another woman.
Go
That
ahead.
It depends on the
There's-
relationship, Damon.
That's
It depends on the relationship. Regardless if it was a relationship and you weren't married or you were married, depending on how that relationship ended, that could subconsciously cause him
You got
to
kids,
then
Mike?
negative. Huh?
You got kids?
Yes, I have
You
to.
ain't got to answer that.
I don't care. I got
Yeah,
two
Shampoo's already
So
trying to get
Two daughters?
Mhm. Yep.
I think Mike is
I got 2 goats.
a negative relationship. I'm speaking from a widower. And Titus, what were you speaking of a position
That's
of?
not the question that I posed.
I know, but that's the only way Mike is answering your question in the manner only he
She
can
made it into her question.
relationship. I'm not thinking
I didn't say nothing about a widower. I said
I agree with
that
Mike.
if he had a kid in a previous relationship and he gets into a new one or he get remarried or whatever, will he treat the kid? Is it a possibility that he's gonna treat the kid equal or better than
Absolutely.
he treated the
Oh, so
first
you
one?
don't care about if the wife should have the kid or not? You don't care about that part of the question no more?
What do you mean if the wife should have a kid or not?
Because you said, because I thought you was asking if he chooses to marry another woman, should she have his kid? Should she have a kid with him?
But it's all based off of the whole premise of, do you think that he will treat the kid if they had one because she has to make a decision if she want to have a kid with him, right?
Right. So I was just asking, is that part still part of the question?
Yeah, I mean, absolutely, 100%. Because the reason why it matters from that part matters is because you have to speak on it from a woman's perspective.
Okay.
Right. I'm posing a question from a man's perspective, but I would think that the women look at it differently, similar to the way that you framing it, because they would have to be the one that say, yeah, I want to either rock with you or I don't want to rock with you, or I want to have a kid with you or I don't want to have a kid with you.
I think people should. Yeah. I think people should marry or date equally. I don't date men with kids. Period. Because I don't do well with oh, you can't come this weekend because you with your baby mama. I don't because I don't have kids, so I don't feel like I don't have to do it. So I'm
That's
not
called
doing
moving
it.
with intention.
So I feel like it's started. Let me talk, Shampoo. Damn.
I do agree with that though. If you don't have kids, chances are, I mean, is there a possibility you may find a good person that you guys connect and they got kids as a woman who's single? I think it's a woman a woman who without kids is more likely to be successful with a man who has kids than a man without kids being successful in a relationship with a woman who has kids, right? Because there's so much there. She's dealing with a baby daddy, and then you as the guy who doesn't have kids, you have to deal with sometimes the baby daddy issues. So there's a chance. There's so much, right? But if a woman doesn't have kids, she can deal with a guy who has kids, because either way, he's still going to be the one to provide for his kids, and if they also have kids. But the guy to come and play stepdad, sometimes the baby daddy of the woman, they don't want the new guy to try to play stepdad. That's my kid. Don't provide, don't do nothing for my kids. Don't tell my kids what to do. I don't care. Those are not your kids. That's what some baby daddies say. You know what I mean? So now the new guy who has to be stepdad, stepfather, Anton calls them step crash dummy. They have to deal with a kid, with a kid's father, and then they have to deal with a mom, right? So it's kind of tricky.
Damn, you talk so damn much. Yeah, you don't have to always let people
You never talk, huh?
Let me finish my thought. You just interrupt every time. Stop being feminine. That's a very feminine trait.
Ain't nothing feminine about me.
You're right.
I get
the way you're acting right now is very feminine. Okay, can I please finish what I was saying?
Y'all do one mic, please.
Georgia Wheezy.
Let me finish. Damn. I don't feel like
that's
I should have.
Say. Let me finish. Yeah, I can get the hell up out of here.
Keep going. Yeah, put that keep going. She's mad. Shampoo keeps going and going.
Shampoo hilarious.
I want to hear Mimi. I want to hear what you got to say, girl.
Won't you just come on?
Mimi, you know what, Mimi, though? Mimi, you know I love you and I rock with you.
Cool.
I don't believe, baby girl.
You don't believe me? That I don't date men with kids?
You need more people.
I think you'll go for the right one.
Yeah, she will.
If it was a man with a child, would I go for the right one?
Yeah, I think that you'll make an exception for the right one.
I never said I wouldn't make an exception for the right one. I said I don't go for men with kids.
No, right?
No. I feel you. I
don't look for that. Like I
feel you. I believe you on that front. I just think that you would make it. So like I'll tell you why I say that. See, I would never make an exception. And I think it's different for guys than it is for girls.
That's what I say.
But let's just say hypothetically I was in that position. I would never make an exception for a woman. I don't give a fuck what she do. I don't care how bad she
How much you love her? What if you loved her?
I would never get there.
No amount of love in the world.
I would never get there. I would never put myself in a position. Well, let me rephrase that. If she had a grown kid that ain't around.
I see. You got okay.
Because I think that, one day I'm gonna be 60. You know what I'm saying? One day I'm gonna be whatever, 55, 60. And I think that the circumstances would change. But in a general sense, I would never, ever, under any circumstance, consider ever marrying a woman that has a child that is in school, grade age, that live with her under no circumstance.
Well, let me tell you something. I'm 60.
On the flip side, I think that a woman is gonna go for the right guy.
That's true. A woman would literally choose a man who has kids, but he has the money, tall, whatever you want to say, whatever qualities she's looking for in the man without kids, but she finds the man with kids with those qualities, she will go for that over the average guy. That's why men like Future, men like Nick Cannon keep having babies with women. Women still want to have more kids with those type of men. Obviously, about the money, the status, and the fame, it comes with it. But women will literally rather have babies with the same man, 10 different women with the same man, over having kids with an average guy. Unfortunately, that's just nature. I don't know, But anyway, shout out to Anton Daniels. Shout out to you guys. All right. So, all right, we have Desire. What is this? A lady? Desire. Never seen you in my chat. Welcome. I can't tell if you're a woman or a man because I can't even pronounce your name. Desire. No, Desiderio. Miss 7th. Maybe that's a woman. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the channel.